it's Lillian here, the parenting strategist, and I am here today to share with you the 4 different parenting styles. Now, you may not have realised you had a parenting style, however, there are 4 fundamental different styles that we may fit into in a major way or maybe just in smaller ways. So the 4 different ways that we parent are as a passive parent, as an aggressive parent, as a manipulative parent, and also as an assertive parent. So let me just go through those 4 styles for you. The passive parent is one that is pretty easygoing. They tend to withdraw and give in to children's demands quite easily. And to be honest with you, the passive parent tends to allow children to misbehave because basically it's just easier than letting them, setting rules and following through. Often when children are around a passive parent, they tend to misbehave a lot and not listen, basically because they know that the passive parent will not take them to task. But what can actually happen with the passive parent is that eventually, whether it be in a few days or a few weeks or a few months, the passive parent will just blow up and explode out of frustration and anger. So that is the parenting style called passive. And then I guess the opposite to that style is the aggressive style. Now, the aggressive parent may anger easily. They tend to do a lot of yelling. You'll probably hear them if you're out and about, out shopping, because they're very loud. They yell and scream at the kids. They may use a lot of put downs. Unfortunately, they may even use some physical means of getting children's attention, like hitting or using fear tactics, or also perhaps attacking the child either with their words or their actions. And what actually happens with the children of very aggressive parents is they end up being very frightened and intimidated. And as they get a little bit older, what can happen then is they can actually become very rebellious and defiant, or in often cases they can become both. So that's the aggressive parent. And then we have the manipulative parent. And I guess the manipulative parent uses manipulation. So they tend to use guilt to get children to behave. They might even use comparisons with the children, like, why can't you be like your brother, or why can't you keep your room tidy like Susie, or why don't you behave at school like the other kids do. They might also use things like excuses to control their children, perhaps an illness. They might say, oh, mummy's sick, so therefore you have to behave. Or they might use manipulative means like, if you don't do something, then you won't be able to do something. So that's the manipulative parent. As the word indicates, they do a lot of manipulation. And then there is the assertive parent. Now, this is the parent that uses clear, firm and determined language. They're a lot more confident. They're a lot more relaxed with the children. They tend to negotiate with the children. So they listen to the children's ideas and thoughts, and then they negotiate and compromise. The assertive parent is not threatened by conflict, and they tend to give more positive strokes and compliments and look for the positive things in children. And when they do make a request or set a rule, they're clear and they're firm, but the requests are usually fair. So what you'll find is that in a parenting partnership, you may have one of the parents that are quite strong in one of those 4 parenting styles and one that may be strong in the other. You may be a combination of a couple of those styles. However, most of us do have a dominant style. So I hope that has helped you today understanding the parenting styles. And that's actually going to be one of the things that I'm going to be covering in my Bali retreat in May. We're going to be talking about the different types of parenting, and also we're going to be covering a lot on something that I'm really, really excited about, which is the nurtured heart approach. So just keep in mind, everybody, we've only got a couple of weeks left for the early bird for the parenting retreat in Bali. So please do either let myself know or the organiser Diane know if you are interested in coming along. I'd love to have you come along. We're going to have 5 days together of awesome parenting information. So I hope to see you there, and I hope today's information helped as well. So thanks heaps, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.